Hi everybody, it's Steve again on the Guru Brew. Forgive me, I have a cold, another one. You know, it's been in the low digits here for the last week. We've got frozen water pipes and everything else to contend with, and I've got a cold over the thing. So it's funny, I just got over a cold like 2 weeks ago, now I've got another one. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today is a MagicJack. What a MagicJack is a device that plugs in to your computer into the USB port for these models, and then it has a regular RJ11 plug on the back that you can just use as a normal phone line, like this. You know, we've been a MagicJack customer here in my family about 3 years. I think they've been out since 2007 was when they came out with these devices. So I've got some opinions about them, good and bad, and I'll share those with you, and I'll also show you how to hook this thing up. So coming up next, the MagicJack use and review. Okay, well, these are the MagicJacks. This is the original MagicJack system. There's two of these here, and since then they've come out with a MagicJack Plus. Now I don't own one of those yet, and I can tell you that the MagicJack Plus is a different cost, but the thing about it is that you can use it without a computer, and they claim that you can just plug it right into the router. But I don't have those, so I'm not going to talk much more about those. I can tell you that the MagicJack Plus is about twice the price of these, though. So these MagicJacks are a USB device. They have a little bit of memory in there too, because the software and everything is inside this device, and then when I plug it into the USB port, it will automatically install itself, and then later it will go out to the internet and find updates and that sort of thing. I found that some people complaining about these MagicJacks were people that were also using their computer for other things. I've found through playing with these MagicJacks that it's best to have a dedicated computer to run just the MagicJack and nothing else. We have ours set out on a local network, and the phone line, the master base, similar to this one, is plugged into it, and then nothing else is used on this computer for any reason. In fact, half the time the monitor is not even connected to it, and it just sits as like a headless server, if you will. Like I said before, we've been using these devices for about 3 years now. This white computer over here on the table, I just pulled out of service because it's very dirty and it's old. But believe it or not, it still works well, and this machine has been running almost non-stop for the last 3 years, running our MagicJack system. It doesn't take a whole lot of power to power one of these MagicJack systems and keep it running well. It's not a big CPU usage hog. At first, I think the software wasn't as good, but now it seems to be getting better. This is an XP machine, and I have a whole bunch of these. This one is a Gateway E6000 tower, and it's nothing special. It's just a Pentium 4, 2.53 gigahertz. It's got 512 mega RAM in it, 40 gig hard drive, CD-ROM, and Ethernet, and 6 USB ports. Which there are 2 up in the front, and I like that because then I can, plug this in up front instead of in the back. This device was $29.95 for the first year of service, and then an additional $29.95 thereafter. So basically you're looking at about 30 bucks. And then the other one, the Plus that I don't have, is about $70 with the first free year. So I think you do get a free year on these if you buy them at certain locations. I seen that Walmart was selling these, and I also seen that Radio Shack had a commercial as well. So they're easy to get, and you can always go to the MagicJack.com website too and learn more about these. So the reason why I'm replacing that server over there is because it is dirty, and I've got a bunch of these gateways right now, so I'm just going to go for it, and I thought it'd be a good time to show you how it works. The parts that I have here are the screen and the keyboard and the mouse. We're going to use this MagicJack. What I use it for is this is actually my home telephone. I don't have a regular home phone service. We just have cell phones, my wife and I, and then we use the MagicJack as our home line. This is how we work it, and we save quite a bit of money that way. And then this is a VTech phone system. This is a one of 4. There's 3 smaller units that come with this that are branch circuits. This is the master, and there's nothing special about it. There's just an RJ11 clip on it, just like the regular phone line. So to get this fired up, now my installation will be a little bit different than an installation that you would do brand new out of the box. And the reason why that is I already have a phone number and everything set up on this one, and I'm just simply moving service from, you know, that old computer over there to this one. So, you know, all you do is you just plug it into the USB port. Let's see if you can see that light down there. It's a little LED light. And wait. And I've noticed this is the XP. I think it's the Home Edition with Service Pack 3. So, you know, on an old computer that you might have in your closet or something like that, you can run this application just fine. And if you have speakers on your system, you can also hear voice messages right from the computer. Otherwise, you can have it sent to your email, or you can actually use your phone to call their service and get your email that way. So it looks like it treats the software on the chip as like a CD-ROM, is what it said, and it's, you know, there's no CD-ROM in this, so I guess that's how it's working. But it's really this simple. Now, the only difference between what you're going to see from what I do today versus what you would do if you bought one brand new in the store is you would have to pick your phone number. Now, like I say, I've already done that, and I've already paid. I'm just simply transferring this to a different computer. So I expect that this will just install MagicJack on this system, and then I can plug it back into my phone system, which will branch out to all of the phones for a total of 4 in all. So this does take some time. As soon as it changes, I will be back. Okay, so there's a little bit of action going on. It took a few minutes, probably about 2 or 3 minutes, and now I have this screen. This screen is pretty much your control panel for the entire MagicJack system. You can see my phone number at the top, which I've got blurred out because I don't want people calling me. This is my personal phone. But there's this little list over here that is sort of like a contact list, and every time a call is made and comes in or goes out, it's added into that list. And like I said earlier in the video, you can actually, I don't do it, but you can hook speakers and a microphone up to this computer and actually use the computer to talk to a landline. But I think that's silly, and if I wanted to do that, I would just use Skype. So that's why the keypad and everything's there too. So evidently it's upgrading, because that just went away. So as soon as this is done upgrading, I will be back. Okay, so it came back up. It doesn't take hardly no time at all. So I have this control panel in front of me, and I have very minimal controls. In fact, like I said, I don't even use this monitor. Once this is set up, there's no need to even see this stuff unless, you know, you want to look back at maybe your contact list or who called. It makes a nice little record of that right here. It also put this icon up here on the desktop. Like I said, the trick to using this MagicJack, this version for the computer, the $30 version, is just to use it for the MagicJack and then turn it off and don't look at it. and it will just be a server. So I would recommend just a low-powered computer with a small power supply that doesn't take up much wattage, and that's what this gateway is here. Okay, let me get a couple things together, and we will plug this MagicJack into this little box called a dongle, and we'll complete the rest of the procedure. So we'll be back. Okay, well, I'm back. I've got everything hooked up and ready to show you. MagicJack is still here on the screen, and I brought in a regular telephone system. That is the base unit. It's a VTech. It doesn't matter. It's just a normal wireless telephone. And if you can see, it says right there, no line. So this wire just comes over to here, and I don't have it plugged into anything yet. And if I put the speakerphone on here, it says it's on the speaker, but there's no dial tone or anything. So let's go ahead and take this RJ11 regular phone wire and plug it right into here. Right there. Okay, let's look at our telephone now. So it says I missed 9 calls, so it actually knows. It's already sent that information to it. Let's see if we get a dial tone. So this is pretty much already set up. Let's try a little experiment here. Okay, now that we have a dial tone, I'm just going to take this regular phone and try to call my cell phone and see if it's set up. So I'm going to have to blank these numbers out, but we'll unmute the volume as soon as it starts to dial in so you can hear it. So it called my cell phone. That's great. So, you know, there's not much more to say about it, really. I mean, it's really that simple. You just plug it in, and it seems to work. So, you know, I don't know what you can say bad about this product, really, other than the fact that you can't use your computer at the same time. But they've kind of fixed that problem, but I haven't used one, so I can't really speak of it. But it's not supposed, their different version 2. I think they call it the MagicJack Plus. Does not need a computer, and like I said in the beginning of the show, you could just hook it into your router. But I cannot, you know, I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. I'm just going to use my cell phone here and call myself so you can see what happens here. Okay, I'm going to hit the send. Oh, I wasn't even dialing. Let me try that again. I had the wrong number in there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit call. So you can see that the phone is activated and the unused lights lighten up, and there's a message here. And like I said, if I had a headphone or something like that on, I could answer it here. Now it is going to go to voicemail, so I'll turn that off real quick. But voicemail is included in this price of $30 a year, so that's an extra good value there too. So, okay, guys, that's it for that. You know, for me to have something for 3 years and just keep giving them 20 or 30 bucks, it's got to work, and it has worked. Now, there have been some small issues with this. At certain times, certain numbers are just unavailable and will not work. I know my daughter lives about 30 miles away, was unable to call us, but we could call her through this system. So it rectified itself within about a month, so there was some testing in there or something that was happening, I'm not sure. but I think they got a lot of those bugs worked out now because it is an older product. So I would recommend this product to anybody that wants a phone line for a fraction of what it would cost through a regular service. And another nice thing about this product is if you have a laptop and you are on the road, you can just take your laptop with you and plug this in the hotel room or wherever you are, and you have a regular landline with your phone number that will come up on caller ID as your phone. So that's another good reason why. So okay guys, that's it. This is the MagicJack. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, this is Steve. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and be sure to rate and comment. See ya.